Mikey, faster. Let's run! You and I stole so much money from this bank that we can live our whole lives without working and spending on whatever we want.
Completely agree with you. It turned out so cool when there was a bank that now all we have to do is run away from it so that no one finds us and puts us in jail by the police.
Oh no, look here. There are a lot of police cars. It seems someone warned them that we would rob a bank, and now we have nowhere to run. But it's not that the police caught us. Now they're going to jail us.
Attention, attention. Mikey and JJ, stand still and don't move because you are under arrest for wanting to rob this bank and taking a very large amount of money out of its vault. Now your task is to give back all the money you stole. If you make even the slightest move, we will kill you all because there are a lot of police here.
Oh no, please don't kill us. We realized that we were to blame, and it was in vain that we decided to rob this bank because it has very reliable security. We will give back all the jewelry and money that we stole. Just don't kill us, and please don't put us in jail. We understand everything, and we won't do this again. Please let us go. We'll go to our house to lie on the couch and play on the computer, and you will be heroes. We just don't want to go to jail. After all, we are still too young. We returned all the jewelry to you. Why then put us in prison?
I completely agree with my friend. We are giving back all the jewelry and money that we just stole. Absolutely everything we had. We are not moving at all. Please just don't kill us, and we beg you very much, don't put us in prison. We want to continue to live a happy life. We realized our mistake. We didn't kill anyone at all, and we returned all your jewelry. Please let us go.
You guys got into trouble very badly because you stole a lot of expensive jewelry and money from the coolest bank, and that's why now you're going to prison. You will need to take photos so that if you want to escape, we could find you. Oh, you're here for a long time, so get used to life in prison. Don't worry, all the police here are normal, and they will treat you well if you are normal people. Great, we've arrived at the coolest prison there is in this entire city. Now we'll drop you off. You'll go straight to the police, and they'll take you to your cell. But don't even think about escaping because then you'll be in prison even longer.
Oh no, not this. You and I were put in prison because you and I robbed a bank and stole a lot of money and jewelry. And most likely, you and I will sit in this prison for a very long time. And I heard that in prisons, everything is always very bad. There are no amenities there. There is no food there at all, and in general, everything is bad. I am so sad. Hello, comrade policeman. Here is your special paper that says that we ended up in this prison. So let us in so we can go to our cell.
Yes, I see your paper, which says that you will be in our prison. We will now open the doors and you can go through our prison. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much for opening the door for us and letting us into this prison. Wow! Look what a gigantic prison here is! It's just incredibly big! I never thought that prisons could be so gigantic! There are so many cells and so many prisoners that it's just terrible. And because of this, I feel uneasy. I'm so worried that these prisoners won't attack us and that the police won't beat us. To be honest, this prison looks very cool and luxurious to me. I suggest you now go through the prison and find our cell. We were told that we need to go straight ahead and then turn there. And when we reach the end, we will see the door to our cell open. There we will bring you and a lot of time for the fact that you and I robbed a bank and stole jewelry and a lot of money. That is okay. There's no need to be discouraged. I'm sure that you and I will come up with some plan to have a good time and maybe escape.
Great, here we come to our cell. Wow, there's even some beautiful window here. Let's go into this cell and see what's inside.
Wow. Look, most likely you and I ended up in some kind of luxury prison because there is a giant sofa here and it's very comfortable. There's a PlayStation TV, a computer, and all the amenities to have a great time here. You and I are incredibly lucky. I'm so glad that you and I ended up in a good prison and not some terrible one where you have to sleep on the floor. It's just some incredible luck. If we are good, then in principle, we will even have a fun time here.
Basically, you and I looked around the entire cell and realized that you and I are very lucky because there is a cool sofa TV here, and in general, there are all the amenities to live well. But somehow, I was very hungry. After all, you and I haven't eaten since you and I robbed the bank. So let's go walk around our prison and see what's going on around here. And at the same time, we'll look for a canteen with you to have a delicious meal. I think she'll be kind of cool here too, since the cameras are so cool, and you and I will have a very good and tasty meal. I can't wait to get to the dining room because I'm so hungry. Look, in principle, everyone here is friendly and the police treat me well and the other bandits. Nobody is trying to kill anyone. I'm so glad that you and I were lucky with this prison. That's just incredible. I think that you and I will live well here, and then we will be released.
Great! You and I have come to the dining room. Hello! Please give us some delicious food. Wow! Look here, they gave us some very tasty, expensive meat that you and I will now eat. Thank you very much for giving us food. And now, let's go get some, then let's sit down to eat.
What a great and very tasty meal you and I had. They don't believe me that the food here is so great. I haven't even eaten such great expensive food at home. What now that we've eaten? Let's go with you to the cell. I'd like to rest, lie on the couch and watch TV. I think that would be very cool.
Hello guys, now we have a walk on schedule, so come to that door and you can go outside for a walk.
Wow, we're here. We can even walk outside. I thought that you and I would sit here locked up throughout the entire prison and not see the sun at all. And we even have walks on a schedule. I can't wait to see what everything is like outside. I think since this is a super cool prison, everything here should be very cool and cool. Wow, how nice it is outside. It's just incredible, and the sun is shining, and the birds are singing. I'm just not in prison, but in some kind of paradise.
This is really very cool, and I'm glad that you and I got here. Look, there's even a basketball court where a lot of people are playing now. It seems to me that this is not a prison, but just some kind of bliss.
Hey guys, I see you are normal guys, so I have one little thing for you. I suggest you avoid this prison, but it's dangerous to talk about it here. So come to my cell. There I will tell you the details and what I offer you. Just don't show that you just heard about the escape. Follow me as if you and I are just walking here in this prison.
Hello, cool bandit who has been here for a very long time. We didn't expect that you would decide to come up to us and offer such a deal. Well, we won't pretend that you just talked about escaping, and we'll just follow you as if we were walking through this prison, and that's it. We're doing well. Hello, police. We don't want to run away. Everything's fine. We're just hanging out with our bandit friend and going to visit his cell. Everything gonna be all right.
Great, so we came to my cell. Look, I have a cool plan on how we can escape. Then the prisons where you swam in the pools in the corners have a weak spot. You can dig it with a shovel, which I will take out, and then late at night, when everyone is asleep, we can escape from there. How do you like the idea?
Well, to be honest, they wanted to avoid my communication because it's very cool and cool. There's good food here, a cool cell with a sofa, a PlayStation TV, and all the amenities. Here you can take a walk, swim in the pools. I don't even know why we need to escape from this prison.
If you do not agree to escape with me from this prison, then I will kill you sooner or later, or I will ask the police for wanting to escape. They will believe me on this prison.
Well, we have no other options. How to help him escape this prison and escape himself. And in principle, no matter how cool the prisons are, it's all the same. Let's do it much better because there we can do whatever we want. We can go wherever we want, and no one will be with us restrained. And here, even though it's a cool prison, we're limited only by the dining room cell in the street. I think sooner or later we'll get tired of all this.
Well, now we can continue to walk outside while the weather is still beautiful and we are not being driven back to prison. After all, we couldn't properly see everything that was there because we were distracted.
Where did we stop there? Oh yes, we definitely watched these bandits play basketball, and it's really very interesting and exciting. After all, I don't even know which of them can win. Someday I would love to play this interesting sport to understand how everything works. And here I could take care of this, but unfortunately, because of our escape, I won't be able to do it. Because now we need to think about how to make sure that the police don't notice us and everything is in order.
I agree with you. I also really like this sport. Basketball, I've been watching it for so long and I still don't get tired of it. I would also like to play with you someday. I I have the feeling that I would definitely beat you in basketball and do some... Those are cool tricks, but that doesn't matter now.
Hey guys, quietly follow me to the pools. And now I will show you a place where you will need to go and dig so that you and I can get out. The main thing is that someone is watching to see if the police see us. Look there in the distance in the corner, there is an inconspicuous place, and it is weaker than the other places. There we can dig a hole and escape from this prison.
I think this is a great plan. Even now, my friend and I will walk closer there to inspect this place. But don't worry, we will do it so that the police won't even understand what we want to do. I think it's great. They should have made a sign. Yes, everyone will sleep. We will pass quietly. We'll get through all these checkpoints and dig a hole and escape to freedom. I think that you and I will definitely succeed because we're so cool.
Great! We have a well-developed plan with the help of which we can escape from this prison without being noticed by the police. Because if they suddenly notice us, then we can be put in some very bad prison, and there will be no delicious food there. Cool sofas and TVs, we are there. We'll sleep on the floor, and they could be there every day. So we have no room for error. Moreover, we have experienced tough bandits with us. I think we'll definitely be able to escape from this prison. Of course, to some extent, I'm sad that we're escaping because it's a cool prison. But, on the other hand, I probably don't want to be here all my life. So I'd rather run away and go back to my home, eat some delicious food, lie on the couch, and then go for a walk down the street.
Great! We are already in the cell, and tonight we will escape. Therefore, we need to be fully prepared for this. Now let's go to bed.
Excellent. It's already full night and everyone around is definitely asleep, so I think it's time to leave the cell and try to escape from this prison. Well, you and I need to be very careful so that not a single policeman falls asleep and notices you. Otherwise, then you and I will go to jail for a very, very long time.
Well, now you and I can move forward. You need to be very quiet so that no one hears a single rustle that you and I make. You need to very quietly pass all these checkpoints and all the places where the police are. It's full night now, and everyone is sleeping very well, especially quiet. You need to be where we will pass where we are. We can go outside. If we can take it all unnoticed, then we will definitely get out of this prison perfectly. We are already on the street, and I also see our cool bandit who is running to the point where we will dig a hole. And we also need to run. I hope he was able to get a shovel. Otherwise, then our plan will be ruined, and we won't be able to do anything. But I think he's a professional, so he was definitely able to get it.
Hey guys, look, I got this shovel. And now you can dig this tunnel. Let's do everything quickly before Nastia is noticed by the terrible police. Because if they notice us, they will definitely either shoot us or put us in some terrible prison. And I don't want to be there.
Great! I have a shovel, and now we can really dig a hole through which we can crawl. You just need to do everything as quickly as possible, so that no one notices us, because time passes by seconds. If they notice us, then we will definitely be put in a bad prison. Great! The pit is ready, and now we can get out to freedom. How cool it is that we can make such a cool escape. Wow, we are free and we were able to get out of here. This is so cool.
But wait for me. I'm much bigger than you, and I just can't get out of this prison. So I need a little time to quietly crawl through this hole unnoticed. And I also managed to get to you perfectly. I also succeeded. And now you and I can run away as quickly as possible from this prison. And now everything will be super cool for us.
Yoo-hoo, we managed to escape from this prison, and now we can live free and do the things we want. This is super cool.
I completely agree with you, Mikey. Now we are free, we didn't raise the alarm, no one noticed us, and we were able to calmly escape. How good it is that now we don't have to spend our whole lives in that prison,